going to wake up and realize they're not the givers or the takers of life. It's time for a change.
Big Freedia, the queen of bounce, has used her platform to shed light on a critical issue in her native New Orleans, gun violence. As of April, shootings increased 51% from the same period last year. But this is not just a New Orleans story. Homicides in major cities rose an average of 36% between June and October of last year. I spoke with Big Freedia about the need for social change, healing, and her documentary, which I helped to executive produce, by the way, Freedia Got a Gun. Freedia, welcome to the show. First, I just want to ask you to explain to our viewers why you decided to make this film.
Thanks for having me, Charles. It's been a long time.
Exactly.
With everything that's going on in my life and everything that has happened around me, since a kid and here in New Orleans, we're facing bigger issues here, especially with gun violence and with losing a lot of our younger youth. And I wanted to do something that was deeper than, my reality show. I wanted to do something than, putting out music and videos and all the stuff that I do. I wanted to do something that has a meaning and something that has a purpose and something that will get the attention of our local leaders and our national leaders. With the violence that's going on here in New Orleans and all around the world. I lost my brother to gun violence. I was a victim of gun violence. And so this film was very near and dear and very touching for me to put together and to create.
And what is the message of the film?
The message of the film is to, really to open the minds of all the individuals out there who are in leadership positions to let them know that we have a bigger problem here, than just people carrying guns and Black folks getting shot. It is it is definitely a serious problem that's going on, local and nationally. And the message is, really, we need to stop the violence, and we need to get these kids some help, and we need to open more doors and give them more resources and things to do versus than, watching their cousins or their brothers or their uncles, carrying guns. There's so many more things that we can be doing to help our kids because they're our future.
Since you made the film, we've gone through a global pandemic, and coming out of that, we are seeing a new surge in violence, including gun violence. How do you want your film to speak to that moment where you're seeing an uptick rather than people winding down on the issue of gun violence?
I want people to look at this film and sit back and start at home where it starts at. A lot of times these problems start at home with the way that we are raised and the way that we are brought up. So I want the people that's at home, the parents and, the aunts and uncles and the mothers and fathers out there to look at this film and really see what they can do to protect their children and to help protect our community and help lift up our community and stop the violence that's going on. It's so much stuff that's continuing to happen. We've saw so many, things happen with police brutality and Black folks getting shot all around the world. This film will, open the minds and open the doors for them to be able to see some of the things that we are facing and some of the things that we can do to help our children have a brighter future.
One thing that you said to me during the making of this film was, when your brother was killed in 2018, people actually came to you and said, I could do something about this, basically offering to seek revenge on your behalf. And you said, no, I want no part of that unless we stop it somewhere. It will always continue. We have to find a way to stop, which I think is just this amazing way to think about it, particularly when you are in pain, particularly when you are feeling loss. How do we get more people to the position of saying, this has to stop somewhere, and even it has to stop with my pain. I can't get retribution for somebody else because it just the cycle of pain continues.
Yeah, it is a very painful thing to have to deal with and have to face. I spoke that because that was what was on my heart, and that is exactly what I'm feeling. If I go out there and retaliate, that can be a never ending cycle that can lose more family members and other people getting hurt in the process. So, in order to stop these things from happening, somebody has to, be the bigger person and step up and stop these things at some point. And I gave it to God. I put it in God's hand. I prayed about it. I continue to pray about it because I still haven't got justice on the situation. But every day that I wake up, I continue to ask God to give us some light and, some closure on the whole situation. More people need to, put this mindset out there because the ripple effect that it gives us when we are retaliating and going back to hurt another family member or another person, it's just a continuous process that will continue to keep on repeating itself. And in order for that to stop, the only way is somebody have to step up and be the bigger person and want peace and want to resolve these situations.
Gun violence in the black community has become so politicized in the sense that when people complain about violence perpetrated by the police, opponents who don't want to talk about that say, well, you need to be dealing with community violence in your own community. Look how many people are dying because of black people killing other black people. What they don't recognize is what you are doing and what I've been going to stop the violence rallies and marches since I was in college. That was 30 years ago. The
Yeah.
black people have always been in community doing what you are doing right now, which is to say we have to do something in our community to figure out how we can do our best to stop this. That does not mean that you're not also facing violence from the police, that the both things exist at once. How is it, how do you feel about the idea that it just doesn't get enough coverage, that people are out there fighting like you to say we have to address gun violence in community as well as police violence against the community?
Yeah, I definitely think it don't get enough coverage. They're not shedding light on the black folks that's out there, trying to make a difference and trying to stop the violence and out there hustling in their community to make things better for the community. I mean, it's important to shed light on the issues that are at hand, especially the police brutality that's happening. But I think that if we start to shed more light in all these different communities and we all come together and we pull all of our resources together on a local level and a national level, and especially our leaders, it starts with the leaders. The people who lead the pack is the people who we need to definitely be out there making these things happen. It just is a everyday process that we have to get out there and keep on grinding and making sure that we get out there and spreading the word. For a long time, us black folks, we have been out there, helping the community with all these different things that we're facing, especially gun violence. But the coverage definitely needs to happen a whole lot more. I would have thought by now that a lot more people would have saw the film and that we would, our local leaders and national leaders will be doing something, to kind of help these problems. But you have so many different things that we're facing in the world that's getting coverage. We just don't get enough attention to the gun violence that's happening locally. They'll put it on there and say, oh, such and such got shot. And then, they'll be done with it. It's on to the next shooting or the next killing or, the next, police shooting somebody. But when are people going to step up and really see the efforts that they have local leaders and local people who are out there struggling every day to fight some of these issues that's at hand?
Freedia, thank you so much for joining us. Folks, if you haven't seen it, go out, see the film, Freedia Got a Gun. So much insight into violence in New Orleans, but also in the black community and in the nation as a whole. Thank you again, Freedia, for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Charles.